got the segment. I want to get better at doing this. It's called "What Am I Uninterested In?" So we're a common interest. Now I want to hear what you're uninterested in. For example, my thing is, what was I uninterested in? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm uninterested in how I can't be black.
Yeah. Check. Yeah. Come on. I know I can count it, I do not need no tutorial. Hop in the booth, now I set in stone, turning the track to memorial. Wu-Tang gotta get the cream, no I'm not talking no Oreos. Neo, I grind through the matrix, now that bitch wanna be Oracle. Yeah, can't swallow my pride, I told her I want the top like a dork. She took that the wrong way of course, pretty type different, nothing like these other horses. So I entered the vortex, she thinking it's just for sex. Yeah, the meaning was too ill, shit, they get her moist. Yeah, had to thank God, yeah, Adam and Garden. Tryna score like Kobe and Guard. Yeah, poker face. Yeah, bet you she all. Yeah, is it when I'm ballin'? Cause I'm only callin'. Yeah, I gotta see if you bout it. Yeah, seen Papa Mama get bout it. They out it, then pout. They took a plane, had to reroute it. Ooh.
Welcome everybody. We are the Common Interest, and who I have here with me today? Got my boy Chatter. And we're gonna come and talk the shit a little bit and start it off and hit us with a rewind. That's when you tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got involved in music, and how you got here today.
Alright, yes. It might be a little bit, long.
Go ahead, we can talk.
But so I mean how I got into music, so I pretty much came up like my family was heavy in church. So how I came up in music was my aunt, she used to do like the original music for like this big like teen conference we would have like every summer.
That's nice.
So like I would literally watch her like produce music and stuff like that. I was maybe like 7 or something. So I would like for the first time I would always listen to music and I would always, be like, producing stuff in my head, doing sound effects in my head, just listening to stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so to see somebody with equipment and doing it, like as a kid it was just like, like at first I wanted to be like a basketball player or maybe like a pastor, like, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, oh, like I could do this. So like organically. So I was just like getting involved in it that way. And like maybe when I was 9, she probably was like, finally letting me like walk in there and watch her do her thing and stuff like that. And so
why was she wasn't letting you watch?
Well, like, I knew she would do the music stuff, but like I was a kid,
Oh, because she wouldn't be being inside the rehearsal process.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
so
gotcha.
Like she didn't want me around like, the expensive stuff messing around.
Right,
stuff,
I got you. Okay, babe.
So and I'm kind of like bad. I'm like heavy and stuff. Like a lot of people say that like I use stuff and I
nah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
You
like,
being a kid, you know what I mean?
Even with shoes, like I'll beat them up and stuff. Like so, like basically, she finally felt like I was old enough to go in there. So I went in there and she let me make like 2 beats. And like, I brought them Johns back to the homies and they was just like, bro, like these are, like hard. And I was like, yeah, bro, like thank you, you know what I'm saying? And like she helped me like, she set it up to where I could just do it, like basically. So
that's love.
Ever since then, that was pretty much that's how I got like into it, like really doing it. So, and then just gradually, with the homies connecting with everybody. I'm pretty sure you heard, everybody's stories, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Love, J-Rock. How we got connected, Rizzy and everybody. It started with me and my homie Josh. Like, Josh was in the district, like Spring ISD. He was growing up in the district and things like that. I came up through my church's school, and then pretty much from
what
there
school?
Light Christian Academy.
Where I went there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, all right, bro.
I knew it. I was like, you said.
Yeah, some soldiers out here.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy how deeply rooted that is.
Right.
A lot of people, you know what I'm saying? But that's how that's where I started. But basically from there, like I didn't get into the district basically until like maybe junior year. Like from that point on, I was in private schools here and there, and I was just like,
that private school like is different.
Bro, it like you young and being in that type of culture setting, it's like so much you don't understand until you get older.
Yeah, like you was getting so much information that like other kids wouldn't be getting.
They're not getting, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm being like. It's crazy, bro. Like I'm being like sheltered from so many angles, but like you know what I'm saying, to the point where it's like I'm around all these white kids, and they coming to me like my mom. It got to a certain point where like my mom was cool with it. She was like, you know, say like a young person with it. Like I just do the church thing, and then it like at some point it became her like life, and so that changed for me too. So I went from listening. You know, my pop was a hip hop head, so I went from jamming all the hip hop shit to just like none of that. It's not
like
allowed.
no secular music.
Yeah, and that's around the time like I started getting into it. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm like probably like 8 or 9. So she was like, ain't none of that going on.
So how was it like making music and, you know, not being able like to curse or talk about like smoking weed, you know, drinking anything, girls, none of that shit? Like
it's tough, bro, because like I said, like at a certain point, like in private school, I wasn't really meshing with the environments like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm around like a bunch of white kids, and I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Coming up like Christian Academy is different type of private school setting. Like you still with your people and stuff like that. So, it's just like it's weird, just like trying to create like that. But I look at it now, and I look at it as a positive thing. Like it forced me to be so much more creative. Like
I feel you had to go outside the box.
Yeah, I had to like really go outside the box and like really explore that, and then to see that it was possible from cats that was doing it, whether it be like Christian rap or secular rap, like it was like, okay, cool, this is possible. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's still no excuse. So regardless of whatever it was, like I always had homies that were just like, bro, you know, whatever, you know, let's just keep going, bro, because like we can do this. You know what I'm saying? And we always seen ourselves like, you know, able to grow from it, you know what I'm saying? Like, just being able to, like, you know, once you see that progression in anything, you know what I'm saying? Anything you do consistently, you know, you'll be...
the fruits of the labor is going to show.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That's kind of how I feel about it. So, yeah, like, I mean, at first it was difficult, but over time, you know what I'm saying, I just kind of, like, manned up on it. It's like, I'm getting older, you know what I'm saying? Like, after a while, it was just kind of like, it's undeniable. It's hard. It may be a hard truth for them to understand, but this is the reality, you know what I'm saying, that I'm living in, you know what I'm saying, whether y'all know it or not.
Right.
Especially coming up in a new era of, like, the tech mesh.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, Facebook, Instagram, and all that kind of stuff.
Can't go live life without it.
Yeah.
Damn near.
So, and, like, we were kind of like the beginning of that wave, so, like, just to be involved in all of that. And when I came back into the district, like, it all was a rush, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Being...
That's because that's a whole like another culture shock.
Yeah, it's
from
like,
going to private school to public school, it's different.
Like, it's different. You know, it's completely different. You know, the attitude and, like, say, the cultural ways of things.
I remember, like when I left, I was maybe in like first grade, I think, maybe first or second.
Yeah.
And they used to ask, like, before we used to eat. Remember we say grace?
Yeah.
We said grace and everything. Like I went to school the next day. When I went to like public school, and everybody sat down and ate, and I was going to say grace, and everybody started eating. I was like, what the fuck? Like, we supposed to eat?
That's
like,
something small, but it's so big as a kid. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? You went from this unanimous thing to just like, whatever, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, it's a jungle out there, low key.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's completely different.
Yeah.
I think it's because a lot of the private schools are based in organized religion. So when you base them in organized religion, everybody's geared towards a one lane of thinking type of thing. So it's even more of that. You know, people say that about the public school program. It's like this type of programming thing, but like the private school is like a completely different program. And then let you be a minority in that program. It's completely different.
Man, that's used to whoop your ass in this. Can they still whoop your ass here?
Shoot, you know how it is now. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Football players ain't no ass whooping no more. You know what I'm saying?
That's
The
wild.
attitudes are different about that.
Our life was totally different
you can't
back
whoop
then.
your own kids' ass.
Yeah, man.
Like, let alone let somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That ain't
Yikes. But damn, but that's really different. So do you know how to play any live instruments?
I never learned. Like I always like so like Christian Academy. Like I was playing like violin, and my mom forced me into violin and piano.
That's a hard instrument, man.
Bro, it's tough. Like, and honestly, like I hated it. Like then.
Yeah.
And like I tried it when I was like, you know what I'm saying, like going to Winchester and stuff again, taking the piano lessons, but just could never get into it.
Do you regret that?
Of course.
Oh,
like being a producer, bro, like, of course.
You wish you could just have that extra skill.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, bro, when I started getting into it, because at first, like being blocked from everything, and then not having like the internet super early, not being on it like that.
Right.
I'm not researching like my favorite guys. I just know like I hear a Darkchild beat, I hear a Timbaland beat. Them hoes are smacking. Like, them hoes are hitting. So I just, you know, at a certain point I was just trying to just imitate those things or whatever. So when I finally got to researching, I finally started seeing people like, oh, this nigga Jamie Foxx is cold as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Certain people like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you can play. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can really do this. So it was kind of cool. But you know, thank God for people like Kanye. You know, I know he's going through shit right now. But watching him like for a kid like me, that was like everything.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Man, used to go to sleep listening to that nigga,
Bro.
Like, wake up and go to sleep. Listen to Kanye West. Late registration every fucking day. Like nonstop. That and Get Rich Die Trying.
Hey.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
That's a classic. But nah, man, for sure. What was the question I was gonna ask you about? You was talking about the Kanye production, and then it was back with the. Oh, that's what it was. So how do you feel about him saying he's not gonna do any more secular music?
I
you
mean,
think it's like a stunt kind of thing, or he's just gonna do it for?
I'm gonna be honest. What I said in my own private setting was like, okay, here come another R. Kelly stunt. You know, just double diss me, bro. Keep it moving. Like, cause like people say that, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like the type of person he is, he's just too raw. Like,
yeah, that's what I was like, bro. He just came out the song with Lil Pump.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
what was the name of the song? I can't think of the song.
I don't know the time, but you're such a fucking hoe. Yeah. Such a fucking hoe, yeah.
I love it. Like,
I think that's what it is. I love it. Yeah.
The verse is crazy. Like,
he body young boy.
Hey, he did. Shit, he put Lil Pump on to how that's how he told him how to go to his verse. Like,
basically,
I guarantee you, Kanye's the one who's like, hey, you should start singing.
Oh yeah.
He definitely said something to him about that shit.
Probably executive produced the whole thing.
Yeah.
Laid it out for him.
Yeah.
Pretty much an alley.
Yeah, honestly, can't go wrong with that shit. Yeah. But damn man, we talking about a bunch of different shit. Let's get back to you.
My bad.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
So I get into it.
Nah, man. I feel you. That's what podcasts is for. But I definitely want to keep you on the main objective though.
Yes, sure.
So you are the co-founder of the other co-founder of Now or Never Entertainment, correct?
Yeah. We, me and my homie Josh Jones. He go by King Moses. That's his artist name. I think he in retirement. I don't know, but yeah, we started it, and we started as a group. It started as a group called TNN. So the Now or Never phrase has always been like throughout the whole brand and other things. So now it's Now or Never Entertainment. It started as TNN, the group. The time is Now or Never. So that's kind of like where it all pretty much started, and we ended up going from a group to like we want to help. You know what I'm saying? Our other homies, you know what I'm saying, that we feel, you know, are talented and stuff like that. So.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I want to ask you, you know, what inspired the name, but also it's self-explanatory. You felt like it was. I'm guessing. What? That was weird. I'm guessing like what inspired that moment for the creation of that. What inspired that? That's what I want to know. Because the name is
Time is Now or Never.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, we started off with something like, because we already knew like we wasn't gonna be able to make the music we wanted to make. Like, we knew that off top. Like,
right.
We can't say this, we can't say that. Like, if we did, you know what I'm saying, they snatch us, you know, computers up. It's like so.
Yeah.
So like we started off with a name like our last name is JC. You know what I'm saying? His last name was Jones. My last name is Chapman. So we started out with the group JC, and it was like it's kind of weak. Or whatever, so we kind of started going over things, and it kind of eventually I popped up with the, you know, TNN, the time is now or never. Like, they kind of just stuck with us, you know.
Okay.
What do we want to? What do we want our motto to be? You know, what I'm saying, something that we could, you know, strive for whenever we present our brand, you know, to inspire people. So, you know, now or never just kind of like felt like something that gravitated from where we were from with the hustle mentality, that type of thing. So.
Okay, bet. Dope. Okay, so we're gonna talk a little bit about Maya 1. So, what? Oh, my bad. Before we get to Maya 1, I want to talk about IRA because I want this to be focused on Maya 1, but we have to talk about IRA because you had 18 songs in that hoe. Was that a mixtape or was it an album?
It was like an EP.
EP?
But
That's a long ass EP, man, but I fucks with it. I fucks with it.
Super long EP. I mean, it was inspired by. I'm gonna be honest, like it was inspired by the Kendrick Lamar EP. It was just like, you know, I wanted to break a rule.
You know, I've never heard that EP before.
Man,
where like is that on Spotify?
Nah, it was like.
It's like one of the mixtape type shit.
It was supposed to be like, you know what I'm saying, like a public release, being it was an EP or whatever. But I guess it was just like his first work before OD. Like it was that work like right before OD. So
can you find that shit? Is like
it's out there?
It's
like,
out there.
I haven't heard it in a minute, but I don't think it's on like because like most of his stuff is on streaming.
Yeah, like the last thing he had on there was probably Overly Dedicated. He even have you don't even have all the songs on there. It's like
some of them blanked out. Yeah. So like I think I don't think it's on there, but yeah, that's what I got the whole idea from. I was just like, I'm gonna make an extended play and let it literally be an extended play. I wanted to like show people because like I started off, my first project was a mixtape. It had original songs and remixes and stuff like that.
Okay.
Really hip hoppy. Of course, it was limited with the content I could say. You know what I'm saying? I try to word play it out, but like it was called Typical Chatter. So when I released that, my rap name at that time was EMC. Those are basically my initials. And like all of it's kind of like name based. And when I got to Ira's like my first name. I have two first names, Ira - Emmanuel. So when I got to Ira, I wanted to show like another side of me. You know what I'm saying? And kind of be more honest about like who I was as a person and what I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And at the time of what I was dealing with, it, you know what I'm saying, being a person, like I said, coming up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things. They're blocking it, but you being a minority in America, you see so much shit, they can't cover nothing.
Yeah, you can't.
You know what I mean? Like, so after that point of being like an adolescent, being away from the blockers and to the point where it was just like, I'm out here. It was like, that's where I wanted to release like content out there as like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what the Ira thing was about. And it was just like a sound display, you know what I'm saying? Me playing with sounds.
Right.
It's not just it's hip hoppy, but it's it's also
showing the range.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
yeah,
that's what it was. Just showing the range of things.
I feel it. Yeah, it's that I fuck with it because that was 18 songs and like I got that vibe when I listened to it. It was like
oh, this is long.
I fuck with that shit because I can come back from like. Again, my favorite album is Late Registration. That was 21 songs. And every last one of them hoes. Like I love the long album shit. In this day and age, that's a relic.
Rare.
Yeah,
that's
you know
rare,
what I'm saying?
A lot of people, quick attention.
Yep, that's it. That's done. But that's what I'm saying. Like it was 18 songs, and I got through the whole thing, and I was like, "Hey,
damn,
I listened to every song.
Hey, appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
Appreciate that,
I was like, okay, so this is good music. Like I didn't like lose my attention, nothing like that. I was listening to what you were saying. It's like, and again, it's even as like. Me just being a job for me, like if it don't rock, I'm not gonna listen to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
real.
But you play all the way through, and I got that vibe. Like it's because I actually was a mixtape because to me I got those old mixtapes from high school vibes with it. Like I'm just like going to school, listen to this shit.
That's what feeling out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I did it for. That was when I was really starting to like, it was opening my mind and everything to the the culture and the way of things. So. That's what I wanted to give everybody, like that feeling, you know what I'm saying, back when we was in Winchy, like Dat piffing it up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's throwback. I love that shit. I miss that shit. Like that's when like Tiger wasn't on the shit he on now. This nigga actually rap. Like this nigga rap.
A lot of niggas don't know about that.
Yeah, like bro.
They don't know
like,
about
fucking
that.
Wayne, like
that's why it's hard to rep for some niggas when they industry out.
Yeah,
you remember those days, man. Like boys was going. Like
it was going in.
Black Thought days, man.
Yeah. But yeah, man, like, but that's what, like, I got that vibe from it. And I was like, I appreciate that. Like, that's how I can tell you're, enthusiast of music. Like, you actually love the shit. Because that's a rare breed of vibe that you can get from music nowadays. You can't, like, it's either, I can't even say what it is, but it's hard to get that vibe again. But I appreciated that. So, I just want to jot that in real quick. So check out Ira on Spotify. That's on there.
Yes, sir.
But Maya I. So Maya 1. My bad. I'm tripping.
Nah, you good. It's actually gonna change. Like I had it up, but I was going through like some difficulty. So I had uploaded like a mix of it. It was just like off. So I ended up having to Kanye that shit, like edit it. And I don't have like the resources to like edit like one song at a time. We doing the indie shit. So like I had to take it all down. You know what I'm saying? Just because I couldn't, like I kept listening to it and it kept irking me, and I was like, man, it's gonna set everything back and blah blah blah. I was like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? We'll keep it pushing, but yeah, it's probably gonna just be changed to Maya. So,
okay.
And if I drop a second one, then obviously it'll have a 2, room.
I got you. Bet.
Push it like that.
Okay. So you made an 18 track project before. You decide this time you decided to go to 6.
Yeah.
What caused that?
Well, the clean version 6, the explicit version that I'm gonna re-release, that one's 8.
Okay, dope,
and
dope.
the explicit version includes like the homies, the 2 ill homies, J Rock and Luck G.
Live. Okay, looking forward to it. That's dope. So the inspiration behind it, obviously, The Matrix.
Yes.
What caused your inspiration to use The Matrix for this project?
I wanted to put out like the content that me and the homies always be talking about, and just open those doors. Like,
good.
Like we're all
tap
to a
in,
degree,
tap
you know
in.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tap in and like I said, I got a song in there called Plug In. I wanted everybody to plug in, and also like I knew that that's what I was into. You know what I'm saying? As a person, I always been like a truth seeker. You know what I'm saying? That extends from like my pops, just even when he was in the church walls, he was telling them like, "Why don't y'all tell the people this is black people?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like he was. That's the type of nigga.
They don't want to have that conversation.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like just coming from a nigga like that, it's like, bro, I was always trying to like find, you know what I'm saying, the truth and put it out there. So once I got the opportunity, like I got inspired to make it like this way it was, because I really loved like the Mind Over Matter. Like I really loved how it was done. Like when we was creating Mind Over Matter, and then we was creating with Luck G, and then we was creating Madagascar with Keith Butler. Like
all projects are dope. Check them out.
Yeah,
Luck G's on SoundCloud. Keith Butler's on
That's right.
Spotify. Yeah, I'm tell him I'm coming for him next. He coming on.
Oh yeah. We gotta get Keith. So. Once we was working on those, I really loved it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, they're short, they're concise, they're on point, and I was just like, okay, at that point was like a mixtape, and I had a couple originals. I was going back to the mixtape thing where I dropped originals and some remixes, but I had seen that and I was like, nah, I want to keep this original thing going.
Okay.
Like that's nice. So, pretty much I just like regrouped and came up with some concepts. Pretty much just put it together. I wanted to keep it short and simple.
Okay.
Me and my homies, we grew up watching The Matrix, man. Like we watched all 3 of them. And we watched them religiously. Like
you heard the Matrix 4, huh?
Yeah, I seen it. So before we found out about all the weird stuff that goes on behind that, y'all can research that on your own.
Yeah.
The Matrix is not the director's ideas. The directors are on some other shit. So,
wait, it's not the director's idea?
Nah, like the concept of the Matrix was stolen from this black lady. Like
what?
Yeah, it's one of those things in Hollywood where your creators get stolen.
Damn, I didn't know that shit.
Yeah.
Yo.
Luck put me onto it. So
damn, that's hard. Like that hurt my heart a little bit.
Yeah, it hurt my heart too. But I was like, I'm so deep into it. It's like I'm like too deep in this Matrix to even change my Matrix. Like
damn, shit.
So I was like, yeah. So that's why I'm putting it out here now. So yeah, y'all can research that and everything. But yeah, that's what it was based on. I wanted to put that out there. Like just I wanted to it's my name's Chatter. I'm all about changing the conversation. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to do. I want to change the conversation and put concepts out there that I feel like we should like pay attention to just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. Yeah. So why do you think? What do you think? Like people are, because the Matrix is like referencing music like over the ages.
A lot. It's funny. Like when I was making this, I started noticing it more and more. It's not just this type of artist or that type of artist. It's like everybody's knows what a Matrix is to a certain degree.
So like, what makes you think like causes like what draws that to that? Is it just the you think it's the what is the word I'm looking for? The urge to just be woken up, or is it just the art itself? They appreciate it. It's like a good movie to them.
Well, I mean, speaking on I think it's both.
Okay.
It's hard to say it's not both because what I'm saying, if you study film and stuff like that, The Matrix at the time, like every movie's The Matrix now. Like you know what I'm saying? It's weird. You just look at it plainly, like every movie's The Matrix now, and then at the same time, those concepts that they were just putting out there of just.
It's mind blowing.
Yeah, and then we're all getting into video games at the time. It's almost like it's all happening like organically to the point where you're starting to see it. Like I think Sims and stuff was just dropping, so it's just like you're seeing it to where you can like replicate this algorithm that is called life. You know what I'm saying? So I think from that alone, people can gravitate to it. Being a minority, you can gravitate to it because
Sure.
you know what I'm saying. You get into a different world being in the same place. You know what I'm saying? It's a different. It's all sorts of different worlds right here in Houston. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why people could gravitate to it, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, regardless of it being super conscious or whatever it may be considered, like I still feel like if I gave the, you know, with the right beats and energy, you know, people still could, you know, talk about it and get into things they want to, you know, get into, you know what I'm saying, in their private circles and stuff. So.
Yeah, for sure, like a gateway drug kind of thing. Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You gotta take that red or blue pill.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So do you feel like you feel like we're in a simulation now? Cause I didn't believe that shit until like, you know, some like dumb shit happened. Like, like we chilling right here and it's raining, but you look over there, the sky is clear and it's nothing falling down right there. It's like, damn, is it a fucking glitch or is this just we fucked up the weather that much?
So it's like that's shit, G, man. It's like bro,
I be thinking about that shit all the time, man.
It's like I feel like we could be in a simulation, but then it's like it's hard to think about it not already being in a simulation. Like the reason why I say that is I feel like this shit is too automated. Yeah. And not even on like you can get on some Illuminati shit with it, like everything's handpicked and predestined, blah blah blah. Like you get into that numerology, all that blah blah blah. But I just think about it how like we're making things that augment things, like computers. Like we're making things that replicate us. Like we're making things that copy and, you know, basically copy and paste reality. So we've already been doing that. So it's hard. It's kind of hard to see like it's kind of hard to say we're not like, you know, on some Men in Black shit. Like we could just be in like a Marvel or something. Like, and then, you know.
It's just wild. Cause I've been thinking about this shit recently. Like it was this anime I was watching, and when they lived on a planet that was like Earth and it was a different Earth. They had to leave it because we fucked it up here, and they went to the other planet and they erased 100 years that happened by basically saying like they took it made like everybody. It was so crazy. They told everybody basically don't say anything to your kids about it. Everybody the same accord. This never happened. Boom. They went 100 years ahead. They skipped all that. So basically, when they say it's like, oh, the year was like 2036, it was 2136. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, and I would start thinking about shit like that. Like, they could be doing shit to us because they erased Black history like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why like I feel like we could gravitate to things like this because it's like we literally have been erased and reprogrammed, like to the fullest degree. Like, man. So it's just kind of like, I don't know, man. Like, is it a matrix? Is it like programmed? I feel like we are already programmed. I feel like even this hip hop music has been programmed.
It's definitely programmed. It's an algorithm from hip hop now. They're gonna tell you what you like on Spotify now.
Yeah, I mean, like, shows like Black Mirror out and everything like that is showing you where we're headed. So yeah,
that stuff. Just to let y'all know, everything on Black Mirror is not like that's just not made up. That's real shit. If it's not made yet, they working on it right now. Yeah, they got the Google glasses, they got the memory thing. They
perfected at this moment. A little video game thing. It's crazy. I got that kind of like concept in a new video coming out.
Oh, word? Okay, that's nice.
It's dope. It's the Red Pill music video I'm working on.
Oh, the freestyle?
Yeah.
I like that song. That's my favorite one on there. That's the favorite one.
Yeah, that's the first single, by the way. But we're working on it. Me and Josh B Designs, so it should be coming out soon. Yeah.
That's what's up. What's your favorite track on there?
Right now, Checkerboard.
Checkerboard.
Checkerboard. I just performed it for the first time.
That's hype.
I snapped.
I snapped. No, that's a good feeling. Yeah. When you going off on stage, it's always great.
Yeah, it was dope.
That's alive. Okay. So,
what's your favorite track on
it? Red Pill Freestyle.
Okay.
Yeah. I like I like they did the intro. That shit was tight. How you use the quotes from the movie and everything. It flowed real well. I like how it flowed. Everything. Yeah. And I as first listen, I thought it was random clips, but as I listen again, you tell a story with it. I didn't know that.
Yeah. If you listen to Ira, like I find like I like to find some like a concept or like a storyline that everybody can like relate to and try to mesh it in the raps. You know what I mean?
That's good. Yeah, that's another unappreciated art now these days. Like a lot of artists don't do that as much anymore.
Yeah, you gotta make them theatrical. Bro. That's hip hop 101.
For sure.
Study your arts.
Yeah, man, gotta love it. Well, shit, you have any shows coming up anytime soon?
Not any shows coming up. Right now I'm just working on getting my, re-released.
Okay.
I got the Red Pill freestyle music video coming out. Right now I've been performing at Floating Paradise, pretty much.
Okay, I've seen that. Definitely coming out there pretty soon.
Yeah. So we just did Luck G just did a headliner there. It was dope.
That's a lot.
With a lot of the Northside.
Shout out to Luck.
Yeah, shout out to Luck. Too ill. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna get together, with them out there. Probably do a headliner within the next 2 months, close the year out. So
okay, for sure. That's a lot.
Keep it locked. What I'm saying. Follow me and stuff like that. And you'll see what's coming down and everything like that. So
Bet. Let me see if I got any other questions for you. Let me think. Nah, man, it's a great piece of work. I like what you're doing. I love the movement. Y'all pushing shit. Tell the people if you got anything you want to let them know.
Oh yeah. The time is now or never, for sure. Whatever you doing, I just want to get on your shit, get on your job, whatever you're doing. Stay focused, put your hater blockers on, and do your thing. Don't let nobody tell you can't do something. If you fail at something you love and you don't want to do it again, maybe you don't love it. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you do love it, get back at it, keep doing that shit. You'll get better. You know what I'm saying? So
For sure.
That's pretty much it. My socials, the main ones I be on Instagram and Twitter. They're both at School Chatter, T and N. So Chatter and then the letters T and N. And also I got y'all some Abundant Life apparel.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So
Pre
you know what I'm
merch.
saying? I'm a brand ambassador for my cousin's brand, clothing brand, Abundant Life apparel. So we got y'all some shirts.
That's a lot. Appreciate you, man.
Two mediums. I ain't know the sizes and shit like
That's
that.
all good.
Shit.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so y'all check that out too. Abundant Life apparel. You know what I'm saying?
We'll show y'all the shirts.
Yes, sir.
Abundant Life. That's a nice shirt.
Dream Plan Action. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's a family movement here. We're now
Check
never.
that out. Check that out.
You know what I'm saying? Invest in self. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of message we want to put out there. We repping from the north side.
Hell yeah.
You know
Gotta
what
stay
I'm saying?
repping them, no.
So, we just gonna keep it pushing, now never too ill. We appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, for having us and for even having this, and congrats to a year of consistency.
Hey,
bro.
Thanks. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, really appreciate that.
That's big, bro. Being consistent, bro.
Yeah,
it's,
man.
It's hard,
This
you know what I'm
shit is
saying?
hard.
We all got bills and stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
We getting older, we gotta handle business. So the dream is just that much harder. So, for y'all to do it, y'all at the forefront. So.
Yeah, man, appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you again for the shirts. Before you go, I forgot we got this segment. I want to get better at doing this. It's called "What Am I Uninterested In?" So we're a common interest. Now I want to hear what you're uninterested in. For example, my thing is, what was I uninterested in? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm uninterested in how I can't be black. I'm tired of that shit. It is 2019. We got people. It's transracial, transphobia, all this shit. All
Everybody's
different. Something else. Everybody's labeled. Y'all. Everybody can be themselves except black people.
Except
I'm
for
tired
black
about
people, bro.
man. I'm working. I deliver packages, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to the door. Ring the doorbell. Got your package. Look through the blinds.
Yeah.
What you doing? Got your package. Nigga, open the fucking door.
Niggas get all skeptical, bro, it's
I'm
probably
driving
day and shit.
what am I gonna do to you? I'm I got fucking a dry fit and some basketball shorts on. If I had any weapon on me, you could see me.
Right. If you was about business, you ain't even trying to be seen.
Come on now,
shit stupid.
always the side eyes, I'm gonna rob you. Ain't nobody worried about y'all, dog. Just go about y'all day. I'm gonna do the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cause anyways, but I'm tired of not being able to be black. Let me be black. Let me be me. Let me be in peace. Thank you.
Shit. Tell her why you mad, bro. I can agree with that, bro. Like I said, I came up different, so at a certain point, people want to test you.
Hey, what's good?
Hey, that's my nigga Luck G behind. Y'all ain't see
This
it, bro. Homie pulled up.
That's love.
Shit, what am I uninterested in? I'm interested in people who do like hip hop that don't fucking love it and shit. I'm just
you was talking about that earlier.
I'm just uninterested in this shit. Like I don't like, bro. It's too much out here. Study your coast and then study the game, bro. It's not fucking hard, bro. Don't niggas out here doing this shit and then bringing that same mentality that's from whatever into the game that's supposed to be rebuilding this shit. Man, that shit goofy. Fuck all that silly shit. Word to my brother.
Yeah, real shit.
So yeah, that's what I'm uninterested in. And newsflash, fuck all the Trump shit.
Oh yeah, always.
Fuck all of it.
Still fuck Trump.
Yeah,
all 4 years.
If we unify, we can Trump it. So you know what I'm saying?
I like that. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's a fucking that's a politician slogan, dog.
You know what I'm saying? That's first track of mine. So so that's what I'm more interested in. The politics, I'm more interested in us getting together and doing what we gotta do. So yeah.
Sure. Well, that's how it is. Got Chatty here. Check out Maya. Damn, I'm fucking up on the name, dog.
Good. I already knew this was gonna happen, bro. It's good, y'all. It's Maya. The one before that is Ira. We good. Y'all good. So
check it out.
Yeah.
It's on the streaming services. Are you on SoundCloud as well?
Yeah, I'm on SoundCloud. SoundCloud is the same thing as the Insta and the Twitter, Chatter TNN. So
yeah, check that out. Stay tuned in, tap in, all that.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with a friend, and leave a comment. Tell us how we're doing. We need some feedback, y'all. Come on, let us know.
Yeah.
And shit, we got a common interest. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
Shit. Hey. Easy dance. Let's go. Shoot. Listen, is this really for me or for my community? Committee non-illa, we not seeking immunity. Not politics, but diplomatic like Santana. We want the jewels, then putting mamas inside cabanas. For all the times we forced her into a tantrum. She was trying to help us, we was rebellious on campus. Staring at the mirror, so trippy for inner understanding. My life is not a motion picture, it's more like a canvas. My ego wanna see notes, that's 4K like Vivo. Viva Las Vegas, spinning chips like the casino. Playing cards till I'm Uno, I'm just waiting my turn. Dropping raps with my people, got my people's concern. Cause I don't display everything that I learned. Mama sent me a message, it was hella depressive. I had to say it's now or never, and there's still no second guessing. I'm getting too old for parental discretion. You raised me full of the faith, not selfish and helpless. I wanna get the wins that's long-winded, that leave them breathless. Cause retiring, all y'all been a part of the checklist. Family separated, trying to cure the Great Depression. From making a killing, this is the lineage. Death wish, it gets deep, that's worth the fresher. They made me wait a minute, but I couldn't another second. I've been projecting, district managing all these messages of these illa gestures. Yeah, the kickers, even when I'm fed up, still keeping all my heads up. Yeah, with the strength to look death in the eye. If my grandpa told me God calling, and I gotta pick a side. The way they ballin', gotta get a pocket full of eyes. Who am I not to find my way to survive? Been feeling like the man got hella supply. This shit collegial, my nigga, you just gotta apply. So it's time to bring the thunder like Chesapeake. Play this in your dawn, bong rips to your chest so peak. Only pussies taking shots online, that's like destiny. I got halos for the foes that's testing me. Or the fam, if she down, to pipe it up when I touch down, then you know I'm going cam. I've been honored not to play Judge Judy or Hatchet. I just kill 'em with kindness, then kill it with passion. Wonder Boy preaching like my grandpops to the masses. I'm feeling like a mixture of Solomon and maybe David. I use a prayer and alchemy to manifest my favors. Alkaline on the wrist, just to flex for haters. So much bread, this shit is lazy. House with elevators, 08, yay shit. You know this so amazing. I've been trying to go get it. Amazing. Yeah, we was trying to go get it. Yeah, that's raising. No hell, they tryna treat us like pagans. Cause we using black magic up on the daily. The elephant in the room is the melanin. Open up the door, they falling out just like skeletons. Him, he's such a pedophile. Touching just cause he know he never will. Wow, that nigga so exact. Wait, that shit was so exact. I was trying to go and